This is Graham. He's 2 years old.
He's got an ear like you.
Yeah. Graham is full of life. We have 3, and Graham he's wide open. He has a big personality, and he knows what he wants.
He's very independent.
Yeah, very independent, very determined.
Once he was born, they did the typical newborn hearing screen, and he failed.
Graham was born with difficulty hearing and was ultimately found through hearing testing to have something called auditory neuropathy spectrum disorder. It sort of means that the hearing nerve isn't doing what it's supposed to do and the signals aren't getting to the brain. It can make it very difficult to hear and very difficult to understand language.
They said he was able to get hearing aids, so he got those. He was about 8 months old.
Ready?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, it's going to take a minute to start up because the device, first of all, is not turned on. And then once we do turn it on, there is a time delay. Okay, sweetie. This one I might have guessed the length of the tubing. I didn't quite.
Oh, right.
Yeah, let's see what happens. It's not on all the way yet, and now it's on. Hello.
Hey, Graham. Hey. Hey.
Hey, buddy.
Beautiful. You hear Mama's voice?
Can you hear us?
Oh, that's precious. Yeah.
Hey, sweetie.
That's awesome, buddy.
Just really warmed our souls, and
Gave
it
us
was a miracle.
hope, yeah.
Absolutely.
He did really well with those for a while. He started to develop a few words, but progressively his booth testing got worse, and they decided that the hearing aids were not enough for him.
Based on the testing, we saw that the right ear was not hearing very much at all. And when that happens, we have a technology called a cochlear implant. And this is a device that goes into the inner ear and it sends electrical signals to the brain. It's almost like a different way of hearing, sort of like piping in a foreign language into the brain, but the brain, especially the brain of kids, is very smart. And with time and with practice, it can learn to interpret those signals that it's being sent. And so kids can ultimately hear and they can develop spoken language.
Can you say Jack?
Yeah.
Everything went really, really well. We did the right side in August of 2022. He began making a lot of progress in terms of spoken language, was getting all the sound in from his environment.
He has really just taken off since then with his speech and language development, and just had his left surgery done about a month ago, 3 weeks ago, and so now here we are.
Hey, Graham.
There we go.
Hey. Hey.
Hey. Graham has handled his implants really well. His parents are saying now that they have to sneak it off of him at night because he wants to fall asleep listening. He doesn't want to take them off. He's pointing to his ear saying it's what he wants to do first thing in the morning. So he's handled them very well.
To give a child the opportunity to hear that wouldn't have been there otherwise is an amazing feeling. I think that we are in a great time that we have this technology.
If I could go back 2 years when all this began, I would just say everything's going to be okay. We have no deafness in our family, so it was a complete shock, and it is scary. But just to know that there's so much out there now for these kids.
Graham is so young, his brain is such a sponge. The more he listens and takes in, just the more hearing opportunities he's going to have, and so really the sky's the limit. He's at such a young age. It's just time will tell, but it's going to be so exciting.